What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're going to love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
Yo, what's poppin', all my peeps? Desire host with the most, Renaissance man who always thinks he can, and your champion of the peeps, Patty Pitts, welcoming you back to my house. It is another edition of the house show presented to you by Underground Sports Philadelphia, and it's not just me, Patty P, chilling in the house. I'm joined, as always, by the founding father himself over in the porch. Hashtag porch gang KB. How we doing?
Living the dream. One of the final recording sessions of the year.
I know.
We got one more Underground Sports Philadelphia to record. I don't know when we're recording OTB, but one of the final ones of the year. It's crazy how quickly 2025 flew. But
no, seriously.
We've got arguably the biggest year on deck in 2026. I was going through it on the most recent episode of Underground, between the 8-year anniversary of the company, the Olympics happening. Go subscribe to Light the Flame for all the house show listeners out there.
Mm-hmm.
The World Baseball Classic is back in 2026.
Oh, that is huge. That is huge.
We have, obviously, another WrestleMania wide to cover. We've got, obviously, another Phillies baseball season. Hopefully we're talking about the Birds going on another soupy run. We've got the MLB All-Star Game. We've got the World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup will be in my backyard as well.
It's a loaded 2026 and a loaded front half of 2026. That's all things happening from January to July.
Wow.
And then we still have a PLL season. We still have, our top secret project that will be coming out that we still have not announced. We have so much that is going to happen this year, and I'm just so pumped. And, that goes without saying, all the stuff that Casey and Owen are going to accomplish. Again, with Underground Circuit going to, F1 races, IndyCar. We're looking to go to some NASCAR races this year, Pitsy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a huge year. So if you're not on board already, I don't know what you're doing.
If you're not on board now, you better hop on, because the train's going to get full. The bandwagon's going to get packed. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for this year. One thing that my family and I do, we don't do resolutions. It was actually, we do words. So everyone has one word that you stick to throughout the entire year. And for me, it's change this year. Kind of going off of what you've been saying in the change sense, where I feel like we've been down in, I equivocate it to Harry Potter's dorm that he lived in with his family. Like that's what the shenanigans shack is. Under the steps. Because dead ass. Like, you've been here. It's kind of the same. And we need to get out there, and the change happens when we're out there. And the change is going to happen when we're out there at these events. I mean, the shit that we're doing with the people we have is outstanding, really. I mean, the fact that, Casey and Owen, what they're doing with F1, I mean, it speaks to themselves. I don't need to go on it. We just go check it out. It's absolutely incredible. What you're doing here with the PLL and Underground Hold It Down. And then what we're doing here with the house show. All right? Because this started at SummerSlam.
Right before.
And since then, we have gone to 4 shows, I think, since.
Yeah, because you did Limitless.
Limitless.
You did
AEW, TNA, and John Cena. I hit 4, and we hit 4 different promotions too.
Right.
You know,
One of each.
We got indies, we got your cream of the crop, the number one WWE. We got AEW and TNA. Like we're really getting out there, and that's like starting off this year with Limitless Rumble. Like, dude, I'm so excited for that. You know, that's just one thing. It just is. There's a lot for us to do, and a lot for like to get out there and see ourselves, that's what I think is big with us growing in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get ready for it. I'm so hyped for the new year. What's your word? If you'd give me a word, KB, for your year. Unless you do a resolution. I don't know. Wait.
I don't really do resolutions. I kind of just set, like, not a checklist, but, like, there's boxes I want to cross off.
Okay.
And I think we did a lot of box crossing off this year, which I'm very happy and, like, proud of everybody here. My word, that's a good question. My word for 2026 is going to be arrival. I think 2026 is the year that, like, we arrive, like, to a lot of people's, like, frontal view, and people recognize us more than they already do. Like, it's still surreal, like, when I go out for PLL with Deej, or even on my own, or Deej goes out on his own, and we get recognized. Like, it's like, not imposter syndrome, but it's like, this shouldn't be happening, but it is.
I know.
You know, 2025, we got invited to a movie premiere.
Yeah,
like,
that's it. You got.
I go out in public at, like, Phillies games, and I run into people that, like, listen to the show. And I go to Wings games, and people run into me and know me for both shows, for OTB and Underground. And, like, that's what I think like, Casey and Owen now have that recognition because they have surrounded themselves with a lot of awesome people in their universe, too. That people know who they are and get recognized, you know, when they go and do watch parties at the arcade and stuff like that. And I want that for all of our shows. I want that for all of us, so that not only do we have brand recognition, but we have creator recognition. And to have us in front of people and people knowing who we are, and that, like, arrival happening in 2026 is going to be huge, just with everything that I laid out that is on the table for us this year, with so much that will be accessible to us, whether it's direct access, indirect access, and just making things happen for ourselves is going to be so key. And I think if we nail 2026, we're one step closer to that ultimate goal. And obviously 2026 is like that. And another word I would use is launch pad. 2026 is our launch pad year, where people start recognizing Underground as a massive brand in the city of Philadelphia. They recognize our shows. They recognize us in the community. Because, don't get it twisted, 2028, Deej, me, and Hoots, we're trying to be in LA for the Olympics. And 2026 is a huge catalyst for that, because obviously lacrosse is going to be in the Olympics in 2028. And 2026 is going to play a huge part in us going to LA for the Olympics.
Did you mention LA?
LA, baby.
You know that there's a Pits over in LA.
I didn't even think about that.
There you go. You got to start.
We're going to have
Pits is
some
everywhere.
discussions.
Dude, there's Pits is freaking everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna have to converse.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
Big
2026 is the launch pad, in my opinion. We, you know, looking at numbers and everything, and the growth we've had across all of our shows this year, like, we accomplished so much this year compared to what we did in 2024. And I thought we had an awesome 2024. And then I look back on it in hindsight, and I'm like, wow, we didn't really do anything in 2024 compared to like, this year we checked off so many boxes. Like I said, we did a movie premiere. We got credentialed with the PGA Tour. We had you at 4 wrestling promotions.
Yeah.
You know, I was at Phillies playoffs again, and at Phillies games consistently, and being in that world and universe. Casey and Owen were at a combined 3 F1 races. They were at an IndyCar launch.
Oh wow! Jeez.
We had so much. Like, we started your show. Like, that is a huge milestone of 2025. Like, we were at another PLL championship. We were at PLL weekends all year long. We were, we're gonna round out this year at NLL games like we have been with the Wings, and just making those connections, making those key access points. We accomplished so much, and then I look at the analytics and the growth of the shows, and I look at what we were able to accomplish on YouTube this year, which is a huge part of what we're going to be able to accomplish, in the grand scheme of things, and seeing where we grew on YouTube at such an exorbitant rate compared to what we did in 2024 is insane to me. We're 21 subscribers on the main channel away from 2xing our entire subscriber growth number from 2024.
That's crazy.
Like, we are going to double our subscriber amount. And I was looking back at it too. I didn't realize how minimal subscribers we had to start the year. Pitts, we started 2025 with 883 subscribers on the channel.
Oh, wow.
If all goes well, we will end the year with 1,231 plus subscribers on the YouTube channel.
That's big. That's big growth.
And not only that, growth. We look at just the growth in terms of, and not to make this, the Business of Underground Sports Philadelphia podcast, but it's those year-end things. Looking at 2024, we had 79.7K views on YouTube in 2024. 2.3K watch hours in 2024. At this moment in time, with a day and a half to go, we are at 377.5K views on YouTube, 3.3K watch hours, and plus 324 subscribers, where from 2023 to 2024, we were plus 173.
Hell yeah. Dude, it's just steady growth. That's all you need.
That's a 379% growth in views.
You know why? Because we're there. We're here. We're doing it. Consistency. Every week you're going to get it. You're going to get something from Underground. You're going to get us.
Every day.
Every day? Yeah,
literally
basically.
Every day you're getting something on that YouTube channel, whether it's a podcast, a clip, a short, a live stream. It's a living, breathing, content hub. And that's what our goal was when we started YouTube, and we're going to be doing a whole bunch on all of our other channels for our brands in 2026 as well, that I'm very excited about. But it's a one-stop shop. All these streaming platforms out there and everything trying to get you over an arm and a leg and everything. You have content getting covered in every niche possible, all in one place.
Yeah. We're here.
And we're not fucking stopping.
Damn right. I'm not stopping. I got two things of I did have two things of wrestling going on, but the Celtics are on. I think they're West Coast now, so yeah, they're playing the Jays, those Mormons out there in Utah. So we got that on while we watch Javon Evans take on Ricky Saints in the main event of NXT. KB, I just got done recording the final episode of No Nights Off, which was another show that is now under the Underground umbrella, and I will be making some massive changes to that as well. Nothing major. We're still going live for the Raw Rewind. That's never going to change. But just other things that, as I said, growth, consistency. We want to be better. So we're going to be doing that. We just wrapped up that. And what did we do other than recap Raw? We talked about some awards, KB, and like one of my one person I grew up watching, Steve. He had his own handy dandy notebook.
Steve is the best, dude. I gotta put you onto his. Speaking of podcasts, I gotta put you onto his show too.
Dude,
so
I would
good.
Seriously, I would really like that because I do a lot of driving now, and there's only so many podcasts
so
I can
calming.
listen to. So you need that. We're all about calming energy too. All about
He's
calm
the
in
best.
2026. So I was like, you know what? We have our awards that are in the wrestling world. You know, Fightful's got theirs. We have PWI. Everyone's got theirs, and you can go check those out right now. Like, they're good. All right. Which is crazy. Sidebar. It is crazy that in the year 2025, Tag Team of the Year are the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys had a year, man.
The Hardy Boys are in their 50s and actually legitimately won Tag Team of the Year. So this is the
them
wild
living
world.
up to your moniker. Live Moss if you want to.
Dude, they're living Moss because they want to. Dude, they're incredible. But yeah, like, it's insane. So those awards, go check them out. Sports Illustrated, John Alba, good friend, had his. And
We gotta get him on the show this year.
I would love to talk to John Alba on the show because he has such a wide range of experience from obviously the TV stuff and whatnot, but wrestling too. He was a fixture in Limitless Wrestling for a long time and was the heel manager of one of their more well-known factions, Prestigious, which included good friend of the show, BRG. So we definitely
Another
need
person that needs to get on the show this year.
He's got time, man. He's injured, so he's got all the time in the world. He ain't going anywhere. I was actually talking to him recently. He's we gotta get him on. I would have loved to see him in the Limitless Royal Rumble, but that is life. But yeah, we got our awards here. Some I've written down, some that we can also look up. That if I didn't have here already, which, spoiler alert, I don't have Tag Team of the Year on here. However, my Tag Team of the Year are the Hardy Boys. So there's your first award. Maybe the homie, if you want to call it that. We'll experiment that. So we'll just go down the line here, KB, of what I got. I got best and worst, too, because you got to highlight the worst. If you don't highlight the worst, how do you get better? We got best match. I'm going to start out with John Cena versus AJ Styles at Crown Jewel. That was, without a doubt, the best match I saw this year in full. And I know we're going to have so many people in the comments coming at me about what happened at All In, the main event, any other AEW match that happened. But this match was the best match because it was two legends doing everything in the ring perfectly to put on a performance. They were doing callbacks from their former rivals and friends. I mean, then you have the intro to begin with. Just all around best match. And it came after, actually, which was my worst match of the year, Cena Lesnar. So, yeah, like the John Cena AJ Styles match was, it hit different for me because those two are my guys. You know, everyone talks about who was their guy or girl that got them into wrestling. And yeah, it's The Rock for me, but John Cena and AJ Styles kept me around. You know, they kept me a wrestling fan. And it's two very different wrestlers. Very different in the sense of style. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. You know, in-ring, everything different. But what they were was the faces of their companies. They put the companies on their back and carried it into this era, you know, where we are today. There would be no TNA wrestling right now without AJ Styles. And I'll tell you this, the WWE would look a hell of a lot bleaker if there was no John Cena. So, you know, just for that, the importance, and for it being the final time ever, Cena's gone, AJ's going to be gone after 2026, it seems like. You know, it just, if I wanted to encapsulate 2025 in a match, I would pick Styles Cena. And that this is what 2025, in my eyes, kind of represented, is a physical sign of a change. You know, we saw it already with what Triple H has done, but it's not that. It's more the contributing players. You know, John Cena's retirement tour. We're not seeing Randy Orton as much anymore. AJ Styles. We'll be wrapping it up. People have been saying Brock Lesnar is only coming back because he wants to do a retirement tour. And we got Chris Jericho rumored to come back to WWE because of a retirement-esque tour. So if that's the way it's going to go, and I'm fine with it. In 2025, spearheaded it. But it was great. Those two, that match was awesome. The Brock Lesnar Cena match was fucking garbage, KB. All right, it was fucking garbage. And I don't get hot and heated about a lot of things like this on the show. But what really pisses me off about this is that he comes back at SummerSlam when we debut the show. And I have my innocent optimistic innocence. There it is. About, Brock's going to come back and, yeah, he'll be just an attraction. He'll be up against this guy once a month, whatever. Brock Lesnar came back to basically squash John Cena, and then just, that was it, really. And it had nothing to do with the Cena tour. It had nothing to do with Brock. It was just, it felt so out of touch.
You know what it was? We talked about it. You talked about it last week with your airing of grievances.
Yeah.
And who to blame, which a lot of people online agreed with you. It was an overcorrection for The Rock not showing up anymore.
Yeah.
And obviously the whole Travis Scott no-show debacle that Logan Paul talked about.
Yeah.
They said, how can we draw everyone back in now that Cena's no longer a heel and we can make this, a good old, throwback type vintage WWE? Let's overcorrect and bring Brock Lesnar back just to be a bully. And that's what that was. And it felt so out of place.
For you, KB, who didn't watch the early 2010s when Brock was around, when he came back the second time, it was that feeling of, okay, but you have this. Like, we're okay with this, but you're not giving us this. Like, we want more of it, but you're giving us this instead, and we don't want it. That's what a lot of Brock Lesnar was during that era, and he's cool, he's awesome. Like, dude, look at the fucking guy. He could just he picks up a chair with one arm, bro. I don't know. Point is, he's a freak of nature, but that's not what this era of WWE fans want to see. They want to see the wrestlers. They want to see the guys like an AJ Styles, like a Javon Evans. If we want to meet in the middle and give us something, then all right, Brock Lesnar mixed with an AJ Styles guy. Well, you got Braun Breaker. You got that athletic. You got that explosive beast. Great. But that's one guy. We don't need a bunch of them. And that's what the move felt like. So, but yeah, that was awful. That was probably my worst match of the year out of anything. Because that made me so mad that after it happened, it was deflated. It was like, really? Like, you get that moment of, are we going back to that era of booking? Because your mind's going in 1,000 different directions. So, yeah, did not like that, KB. Did not like that. But my favorite match of the year, I have Hardy's and Dudley's written here. Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. The correct answer is AJ Styles, Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. It was out. Forget the AAA event, but that match was easily my favorite match I watched this year. And if I were to show anyone why they should watch this era of wrestling right now, I would show them that match. It was fast. It was high flying. Everyone got their signature moves in. And the right guys still won. You know? And it showed the future of Javon and Leon Slater, like what the future is. And it was so cool. It was awesome. Yeah, that's the matches. Best, worst, and favorite. But yeah, it was, and we have a couple others. Did you watch any match this year that you were like that you want to bring up? Did you watch any match in full? KB?
What did I watch?
I would not play.
I watched a good portion of the AEW show you were at because I was trying to see if I could see you on TV.
Facts.
What did I watch? I don't know if I watched anything in full, but I did watch like portions of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this year was just like the huh type like reactions, like
Yeah,
Cena turning heel, Travis Scott, Seth Rollins like dropping his crutches and being good to go. Like
that was awesome.
There was so much like huh, like it felt like Home Improvement. Huh?
A lot of that. A lot of those type of moments this year.
Roy Draggy?
Roro.
Like, Scoob, we gotta get out of here.
Like, there's so many of those moments because you did. I mean, my moment of the year is Cena turning heel. And there's a specific difference between Cena turning heel and Cena's heel run. All right. And that was that. I put that as moment of the year because no one ever saw that coming, ever. Seth Rollins' moment was great with the crutches to the side, playing everybody, even Rich Eisen, for God's sakes. And that will be a moment that we talk about forever. But with this year, Cena turning heel was, anything is possible. Like, we can do anything now. And it was the moment that you never thought you'd ever see. It was just something you talked about as legend, that Cena would turn heel one day. And that moment to me sticks out more. And I was in complete shock. I was frozen watching that screen, just in awe of what was happening. Whereas you don't feel that. Like, I struggle to feel that when watching wrestling now and shutting off my mind and just being a fan. And that was a moment that I went back to being a fan as I was when I was a child. You know, like, there's so little, there's not many moments like that anymore. And when those moments happen, you have to catch them. So I had to. That's definitely in there. I got that. Had to be there moment. That was moment of the year. Yeah, that was moment of the year. Cool. I'm trying to think of others. Most improved. I didn't have one here, but I will give it to Maxine Dupree. I'm gonna give it to Maxine Dupree in most improved because she was someone that she should not be on Raw, to being a reputable IC champion, and the work that she's shown in the ring, with moves, and the promo work has been great. I just got to give it to her. So I would give it a Maxine. is most improved, and rookie of the year, which is more rookie breakout, because no one's really a rookie. It's breakout. It's a tie between Javon Evans and Leon Slater. I had no idea. Well, let me take that back. Let me backtrack. I only saw these dudes online for their moves. I only saw he was Jay Malachi in Deadlock or DPW. And he was doing that springboard cutter. And I was like, how the hell is this man getting so high off the ground? Like, it was insane. And the moves he was doing. So I'm a DPW, cool. I did not even know who Leon Slater was, nor what his name was. But I knew that there was a man that was doing a 450 swanton. A swanton 450, tomato potato. And at that, I was like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen next to the Canadian Destroyer. And then they're just put into my unit, in my Wrestleverse. And I got to watch some of their, not some, yeah, I actually got to watch most of their matches this year, but some of their best matches this year. I was in the building for them facing off, and I was pissed when Dark State came in and interfered. That could have been a match of the year, hands down, but Dark State interfered. And then seeing them in my favorite match of the year, which was the tag match for the tag titles against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Those two dudes are going to make people like you, Kyle, watch wrestling. And that excites me for the future. So they get my rookie of the year. You got to go check them out, man. Those wrestling edits that people do online are A1. So good. And if you find one of those two dudes, get lost in it, because they're doing shit that you don't think is even humanly possible. Gotta check it out. I dig it. Gotta check it out. You know what else you gotta check out?
What's that, Pat?
WWE Shop.
Yeah.
Because they just released the new Gunther shirt.
Oh.
You gotta see what the new Gunther shirt is.
Oh boy.
KV, it is. It is S tier troll S tier troll. He wore it last night on Monday Night Raw, and was I don't want to say laughing, because that's not what this was. This was like an evil laugh. He is taking over the world and enjoying it with this laugh. It is. Once you find it.
Oh, I did see this. I did see that.
So it's Gunther tapping, making John Cena tap. What does it say? Tap like a. And then it just, you get the rest.
Picture.
It's the picture.
You know what I need, Pitts? Because you know he's my guy. This CM Punk bomber jacket that is on the front page.
Fire, right?
Oh my days.
Yeah, I saw that when I was poking around.
And that's not bad in terms of price.
No, it's not bad. It's even better if you use our link in the description below.
Yeah.
Dude. Use our description below, you get this, what is it, 10%? Something.
Use the link. It helps us out, and it lets WWE Shop that know that you're supporting the show. But they do have a promotion on their website right now. When you go to check out their winter savings sale, up to 40% off when you use code SUPERSTAR.
Dude,
make sure you use our link to shop so you know you're supporting the show and helping a good cause.
Yes.
But I got to see if this CM Punk bomber, because if this bomber jacket works with the code, Pitts.
Dude, I'm telling you, CM Punk comes out with Fuego merch. You saw me in my photo shoot. I was repping my dude, CM Punk.
Does this work? Let's see.
I think you can do it. I'm praying you can do it. I'm hoping you can do it.
Come on.
Come on, KB. I hope that jacket.
It doesn't work because it's a new item. That's fine. It's still not bad. It's only $100 for a bomber jacket in today's day and age.
No, that's still not bad.
CM Punk branded, like that's
Yeah.
not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
I just saw something too that was pretty funny. They have a new Demon.
Was it a Funko Pop?
I think it's a new Demonito shirt. Yeah.
Oh, the Demonito shirt's cool.
The Demonito shirt is awesome. That you can get for up to 40%. It's $26.24 with code Superstar for a shirt with Demonito's goofy looking face on it.
That's my night demon. Literally.
That's your sleep paralysis demon.
That's what. Thank you.
I will say, Pitts, they are featuring AJ Styles on the front page.
Yeah, get ready to fly, Kyle. Get ready to fly. You are. I am. I love him. I love him so much.
But like Pitsy said, use that link in the description to shop with WWE Shop and shop their winter savings. Get up to 40% off when you use code SUPERSTAR at checkout. And make sure you support the house show. Speaking of, actually, Pitts, I got to check on a little order history. What?
Order history?
Yeah. This said that it showed up December 29th. I'm going to have to talk to CFO Margie and see where that package is because I have not seen this. December 29th, that was yesterday. My Cody Rhodes plaque.
According to my watch, that was yesterday. We got to talk to
My Cody Rhodes plaque came yesterday.
Twins.
Twin. What up, Twin?
What up, Twin? Let's get some more awards.
Yeah. I have one, but it'll be one for the end because I'm sure you have Wrestler of the Year on your.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
And I feel like we're either going to be locked in, Twin, or we're going to have completely different answers.
I was thinking about my answer while listening to a couple the John Alba, Matt Hardy pod. They're giving their awards. And I'm torn, like really torn between two. So, but one I'm not torn on. Promo of the year, which best talker of the year, promo, whatever. Timeless Tony Storm. Every time that woman has a microphone, my eyes are on the screen, and everyone around me means nothing. All right? Like, when she speaks, I listen, and the phrases she uses are fucking insane. So, Tony Storm absolutely gets my award. She said that she would wax their bottoms to Mercedes Moné, which was hilarious. So, and then, yeah, she's just, go watch her. She gave a promo about the 5 women in the Owen Cup that were competing to face her for the title. And it's easily my favorite promo of the year. And I wish I had the ability to memorize shit better. Or else I would. But go check it out yourself, and maybe you can memorize it to me, or speak it out to me. I got Peep of the Year. So, introducing Peep of the Year. Friend of the show their face the most, came around the house, made theirself all cozy. Jimmy from the Q. So, yeah. Jimmy from the Q easily gets Peep of the Year. Congrats. Look at that. A Cowboys fan wins an award on a Philadelphia show.
Think about this.
Talk nonsense.
Think about this. Jimmy from the Q was born, went through life, is now hosting an elite wrestling show, doing all the things, and has now won an award all before the Dallas Cowboys got back to the NFC Championship game.
Jimmy from the Q has more awards than the Dallas Cowboys.
This century.
I mean, that's just Jimmy from the Q greater than Dallas Cowboys.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we say here. That's hilarious. Shout out Jimmy. Jimmy from the Q. Quincy dude. So yeah. Thank you for supporting the show. And here's the thing. I am making a challenge out to you, because I have goals for 2026, I would like to compete against the Stash Club in a quiz. You name the quiz, I don't, whatever. But I would like to compete against the Stash Club in a quiz in 2026. And I will. I'm not gonna pull a Joe Namath because he guaranteed a Super Bowl, they won, and then look what the Jets happened now. I don't want that voodoo for the house show. But I just would like to compete and try to win. So let's make that happen in 2026, please. That would be a fantastic. KB, fantastic. I got debut of the year. Ricky Saints in NXT. And why that is the debut of the year is because it was so out of left field. There was a lot of rumors going around of him in this contract dispute with AEW. Is he still under contract? Is he just all this? And I think it was either the day or the week of he is released from AEW. He pulls a Scott Hall on the NXT broadcast. Oh, phenomenal. I loved it. So easily my debut of the year. Wait a minute. I got show of the year.
Okay.
And I'm staying where Ricky Saints debuted. NXT. Without a doubt, the best weekly wrestling show on television. I don't care what you say. It is the best start to finish show every week. I don't know what HBK's doing. It's the talent between the champions, the storylines, whatnot. But every week, I thoroughly enjoy NXT compared to Raw or SmackDown, where it's like, yeah, it's the same old shit. But NXT keeps me. It's every week is something crazy. So I give NXT.
I am working on a makeshift award that is not on your list right now because this is the house show, caller driven, pits led. I'm working on assembling so you can listen back to them for caller of the year.
Oh, jeez. We might take it. We might need strap in. Yeah, I got that. And then, okay, so we have show. All right, I didn't write two here, so I'll do Women's Wrestler of the Year and Men's Wrestler of the Year. I think that's what I'm missing. So I'll do my Women's Wrestler of the Year is Timeless Toni Storm. I don't need to explain why. She's easily my favorite. Best year. Champion for so long. The incredible match with Mariah May / Blake Monroe. I mean, every match she's in, phenomenal. I'm going with Toni Storm. And then my Men's Wrestler of the Year. I'm feeling WWE. I was more into WWE this year. I'm going John Cena. It would have been Hangman Page because his hero story against the Death Riders was awesome and great. But John Cena, in his final year, wrestled in basically every PLE and put on, out of all his matches, I would say 9 out of 10 performance collectively because the Lesnar match, and every shit thing he was handed from the heel run to Lesnar, or to even being potentially tagging with Travis Scott, he took like a professional and he made diamonds out of shit with it. So I'm a fan of it.
And that was what award?
That's my Wrestler of the Year.
Okay, so we do have different Wrestlers of the Year.
Who are you going to say? If you say Philadelphia's own...
No.
Okay.
No, I think you're going to like my answer.
Okay.
Dirty Dom.
It's a good answer. It's a really
I feel
good
like
answer.
he catapulted himself into like the next echelon where he was kind of like in his team setup for a long time and kind of like used them, and he was like the face of it, but I feel like he launched himself into his solo act more so this year than ever, and across different events and everything, and obviously wrestles with Cena and stuff. I feel like 2025, when we look back, yes, it was the John Cena retirement tour year, but you peel that back, I feel like 2025 was the year for Dirty Dom.
See, I agree, but I would use a different word. I would put breakout star. Because
because I feel like he transcended even breaking out.
Yeah,
because I look at everyone else that wrestled this year,
okay,
like exclusively WWE wise. Who else like made a name for themselves the way that Dom did? You know, Cody Rhodes was doing Cody Rhodes things. Yeah, Braun Breaker for sure. But again, he was doing it.
LA Knight.
Braun Breaker was doing it as part of the vision. For the most part. Where Dom has been flying around solo and doing things across, WWE, Lucha, a whole bunch of stuff, and then gets the Intercontinental title from Cena in his hometown. I feel like Dom really made a name for himself, and you look back at 2025 2 years from now and be like, what stood out about 2025? I feel like the top two answers will be obviously Cena's retirement and what Dom Mysterio did.
Yeah. Yeah, from the casual fan, WWE, that. I would say that.
And that's me just watching social media and clips and
Dom's everywhere. No, Dirty Dom is everywhere. I will give you that.
Everything that he did was just so well done too. It was, and not that it ever wouldn't not be, but he really, I feel put on in 2025 to make the years to come even bigger and better. He's that dude.
Dude, so you got to go back and watch Eddie Guerrero clips, because Dirty Dom is a spitting image of Eddie Guerrero. Everything. He's Ray's son, yeah, but no, he's Eddie's kid. Dude, it's uncanny from the mannerisms. I mean, the hair and look is early 1990s Eddie Guerrero in ECW, WCW. When he was in, Mexico with the Los Americanos, all that. That look is there. It's crazy. It's the mannerisms, though, and how he speaks. It's very Eddie-esque. And the live stuff, it's crazy. Wrestling is a funny thing. Wrestling is a funny thing. And, yeah. I would agree that there's a case for Dom as a wrestler of the year. I will give a shout out to AEW though with Hangman Page. I came into this. I mean, Hangman Page came into this year as the most hated man after the Swerve stuff and Christopher Daniels retiring him, and came up into being the one who saved AEW from the Death Riders. That story alone and how well he did it deserves an award. And, that's someone that now I look at as a face of AEW. So, I got to give him a shout out there. But yeah, I think I do want to give a shout out to John Cena winning the IC title at the Garden. That is, I'd say, my had to be there moment. Had to be in the building moment, because you were in the building for John Cena winning his final title in WWE, and that was where I watched John Cena lose the WWE title in my first show, and my last show with John Cena on it, he wins the title. So a little poetic justice there was nice.
I dig that.
Oh my God, we're getting a FaceTime from John Franklin.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We're recording the house show.
Oh shit! All right.
No.
This
is good. This is good, John Franklin.
This is good. What's up? What are you up to?
Hey, we're drinking at a bar. What's going on?
All right, so we're talking wrestling. We're giving awards. It's the homies.
Did anybody win the Umaga Memorial Sit on My Face award?
I think that might have to go to Solo.
Okay.
Solo Sikoa. Yeah, he did the Umaga a lot. You know, with the spike and stuff. So who would you say is your wrestler of the year?
This year or in like 2009?
Both.
Okay, now, yeah, I wanted to this year, but like now I'm interested in 2009.
All right, this year, I'm gonna go Cody Rhodes for this year.
Okay, good. WWE champ, perfect. Good answer.
That's a good pick. I feel like everybody's been dying for a Cody Rhodes like hero arc. Came up big this year.
That's my truth.
In 2009, you know what I'm gonna say, Pat.
Can I tell that's my truth?
You know what I'm gonna say.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Montel Vontavious Porter.
MVP, baby.
The MVP.
Dude.
Give me the MVP.
He did have a good 2009 when he was U.S. champ. That was a good run.
He was unbelievable in WWE versus Raw 2009.
Yeah, his finishing move was kind of unstoppable.
It was unbelievable. The only thing better was the Swanton Bomb. And we all know how that turned out.
So there people say that
You watch Cena's last match? Sheamus wants to know if you watched Cena's last match, Pat. I know.
there's a bear shit in the woods. Like what?
Bear shit in the woods.
I was at the Rumble last year. My little brother, barely... we were into wrestling, but we got really into the whole, theatrical stuff of it.
Of course.
I went to the bathroom. Didn't see him for an hour. He comes back, Cena shirt, Cena hat, armbands, and everything.
That's dude.
And he goes to me last week. He goes, "Yeah, we're pretty pumped for Cena's last match. Me and my buddies." I go, "What are you talking about? You've never been a Cena guy." And I said, it's Cena's last match until 3 years later when he comes
No,
back.
see, that's the question everyone talks about is that
He's gonna come back.
he's not coming back.
Pat, you
Tell Pat why we called.
Pat, Kagan wants to tell you why we called.
Yeah, no. Why'd you call? Hey, Kagan.
Hey, Pat, real quick. It's gonna be quick. You ready for it?
Ready.
I haven't told my wife yet, but I'm a gay man.
All right. Well, Pat, enjoy the rest of the house show. we gotta get out of here. Flip it.
That's got to go in call of the year.
Yeah, no, fuck the callers. Whoever that's call of the year. That's a call of the year. What? Mic drop. That was unbelievable.
That was incredible.
No. See, this is the type of shit that you could be a part of when you call the house. Don't do what he did, because that's my personal number. Go to speakpipe.com/official show.
John Franklin, call of the year.
Call of the year. Kegan. Or Sheamus saying that it's so much.
Kagan and Sheamus.
Kegan and Sheamus with call of the year. Just shout out to Kegan and Sheamus for
John
call
Franklin
of the year.
That was a triple threat right there.
That
John
was-
Franklin, Kagan, and Sheamus, call of the year.
That's call of the year. Unfucking believable.
Oh my god.
That actually, I think, made my day. That was
incredible.
awesome.
I didn't know where things were. It was like a choose your own adventure, but I wasn't choosing.
No, you weren't. You were just in the ride. It's like one of those Disney rides where you think you go in one direction and then they just steer you going to another.
And then the dinosaur pops out and scares the shit out of you when you're 9 years old. And
Oh!
you never...
From
And
the
they're like,
cars
here,
ride, all
buy
of a
the
sudden-
family photo of you absolutely shitting your pants. Ah!
Fucking unreal. Oh my god.
That was unbelievable.
See, that's the nonsense that happens in the house.
I think that is the perfect segue to go to voicemail of the year. That's call of the year. We've got voicemail of the year,
right.
which will in the future be call of the year, but nothing will top that. But Pitts, I've narrowed it down. I have the callers here. I will list you the callers, and then I will play them in that order. So we have Wally Jenner, number 1. We have Big Tyrone. We have, ironically, Sheamus. We have Wally Jenner 2. Eric Kratz, allegedly former MLB catcher. We have the House Mouse.
The House Mouse.
And we have the Admiral.
All right. Before we get to those, we need to take a little bit of a break to give an ad read.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, I'm going to pee. That's actually my segue.
Perfect.
I got to pee so bad. Oh, I have to piss like a raceway. Oh, my God. Oh, I need this open. We hurt people. What am I fucking doing? What am I fucking doing? I'm worried about eating a real meal. Meanwhile, I got ice cream that ain't gonna be eaten. That's my dinner. Alright. We ready to read an ad?
Yeah, let's do it. Who do you want me to queue up?
Where do we have? Do we want to do 47?
Yeah, talk about 47. You can riff about 47.
Dude, 47. There's no need for an ad read. Why? Because I am wearing...
You are the ad.
47. You're damn right. I am the ad with 47. See this hat that's on my head? It's courtesy of 47. Thanks to their fine-fitting hats, stylish hats, and comfy. All right? They get not only hats, but shirts, sweatshirts, you name it, they have it, so you can rep not only your favorite podcast and YouTube show, but also your favorite sports team and college as well. All you got to do is go use our link in the description below to shop 47 to get anything you need sports-wise to be styling and profiling on game day.
You can gear up for the playoffs, Pitts. Birds, Patriots.
I know. Could we see a little bit of an underground Super Bowl? I would like that.
That's how this company got started.
I would very much like that. And it would be nice to be on the other end of how the company started, because that was, to this day, the saddest I've ever driven home from a Super. No, second. I cried when the undefeated season happened. We came this close of ripping the Tom Brady fat head off the wall. Yeah. So second saddest. But yeah, no, that'd be awesome to see a Patriots-Eagles Super Bowl. And if it happens,
4 of the 5 fandoms at this company in the playoffs.
Got Packers,
Broncos with Hoots.
Oh, Hoots the Broncos guy?
Yeah, he lives in Denver.
Ah, okay.
And then Patriots, Eagles. Sorry, Steve.
Not sorry, Steve. Also, fuck Steve.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, no, fuck. I'm going on a little bit of a rant before we get voicemail.
Kind of
the year.
promo.
No, fuck Steve, because I had the perfect season lined up in Underground, and I had the story, talking about stories here. I had the perfect story of first year of having a show on Underground that wasn't fantasy football related, then winning said fantasy football league in the company would have been just pure irony at its finest. Had Saquon, everything was lining up great, but no, Steve had to have Derrick Henry and him drop 45 points.
Tractorcito.
Yeah, Tractorcito ran me over, steamrolled me over. And now I'm a sad pit. I'm a sad, stinky pit.
Yeah. But
That just really pissed me off when I had to get that out.
4, 5, 7 voicemails up for voicemail of the year.
All right, let's go.
Here is Wally Jenner number 1 to jog your memory. Wally Jenner number 1 called all the way back, Pitt, in August.
Oh, okay.
Wally Jenner number 1.
Hey, Pat. It's Wally Jenner from Weymouth. I was thinking today about how when I used to watch wrestling back in the day, the Big Show was the world's biggest man, and Mark Henry was the world's strongest man. And I was wondering when we're gonna get another something or other coming out the pipe, and if we're not, if you could predict the next 4 world champions. And if you can't do that, then your name's not Patrick Joseph Ignatius. All right, good luck with the show. I'm a big fan. First time caller, long time listener.
Oh my god, I totally forgot Wally knows my confirmation name.
That was Wally Jenner's first time call. Both of Wally's calls are up for call of the year.
Of course.
Next up, Big Tyrone.
Hey, yo, what up, bitch? This is Big Tyrone, a.k.a. the number 1 handshake, giving you a call, thinking about all the things I'm thinking about right now. Listen, I've been thinking that I'm saying to my wife here, Jeanette McGee, that I think Montel Vontavious Porter, a.k.a. MVP, is the greatest name to wrestling nickname of all time. Now, if you could think of another one, I'd love for you to talk about that. And you could think about my sultry voice. Every time you do it, you are one of a kind. Keep doing your thing. The house show is electric. First time caller. Long time listener.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
realized by the end of this, I sounded more like Kentucky Fried Colonel than myself, Tyrone. I love you.
I love
Tyrone.
you too. Love you too, man.
Here is, unironically, Sheamus.
Oi, Pat. It's your boy Seamus O'Mulligan calling from the homeland of Ireland. Listen, I'm wondering, will these high-profile returns of John Cena and Chris Jericho, who would be one you would like to see when you're a wee lad? And who's one that you'd like to see of an active wrestler now you'd like to see in the future? All right. First-time caller, long-time listener. This is Seamus O'Mulligan, the Irishman who thinks he can.
The Irishman thinks he fuck you. That's good.
That was Sheamus O'Mulligan.
Wally still won though.
Wally Jenner number 2, now in the hopper.
I got Wally at 1.
Is it going? Pat. It's Wally Jenner again. From your past. I've been thinking, what's the best marriage that never happened in WWE history or WWF, depending on your age, gender, and demographic, generally speaking. I was recently thinking back about how Mae Young birthed a hand, and that was, oh boy, did that get me going. Oh yeah. I digress. So yeah, I'm wondering what you think is the best WWE or WWF marriage or dating that never happened that probably should have.
Oh my god.
Second time caller, long
Oh,
time listener. You take care now.
dude. Why does he sound like he's taking a shit while he's talking to me on the phone?
Who knows? Wally from Weymouth is a character, man.
Bunch of characters in Weymouth.
And here is allegedly former Major League Baseball catcher Eric Kratz.
Allegedly.
If you could pick one person to officiate your wedding that has also been the Intercontinental Champion at least one time, who would it be? Why? And what would you hope they would say? And what would you do, buffet or sit down dinner? All right. Well, this is former Major League catcher Eric Kratz, first time caller, long time listener.
Eric's a good peep.
Here is the house mouse.
Huh? This is the mouse with the fun house, huh? You have your own house, huh? Now I have a question for you. Do you like the wrestling that's going on my network, huh? Because I think it's pretty great. I don't know about these other people giving it C and B ratings, but I think it's fantastic. What do you think, champ? Huh?
I mean, the fact that we got allegedly Mickey Mouse calling it.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. We getting
He had to
big
be nominated.
names. Eric Kratz, Mickey Mouse,
Big Tyrone.
dude, Wally from Weymouth.
And then the final nominee for caller/voicemail of the year, the Admiral.
Patrick, this is Captain McGonagall Sellers III, the distinguished admiral of the SS Bung Titty. I'm on my sailings to the Falkland Islands, and a thought occurred to me. Who do you think would be a superstar from the 80s that would be a superstar now? Something that I ponder on my travels quite frequently. One thing I think all the time is perhaps the Iron Sheik could have been something less racially charged, and the Intercontinental Belt Holder. Anyway, first-time caller, long-time listener, thank you so much for taking my question.
Fucking incredible,
The
dude.
Admiral.
The Admiral.
So Wally Jenner won. Big Tyrone. Sheamus. Wally Jenner, number 2. Eric Kratz. The Mouse with the House. And the Admiral. Pat Pitts, who was your caller of the year?
I'm giving it to Wally, man.
Wally from Weymouth,
Wally
from
from
the
Weymouth.
clouds.
The Wally from Weymouth, man. That was unbelievable. Every time.
Was it Wally 1 or Wally 2?
I would say 2.
Wally 2.
The Mae Young hand was, yeah. If you know that moment, and if you can, that can make you feel something.
So who gets? So what's the podium? What's caller number 2 to caller number 3?
I would give them the House Mouse 2, and the Admiral 3.
There it is. Wally from Weymouth, your inaugural voicemail caller of the year.
Congratulations.
It's going to be hard for people to live up to the John Franklin call of the year, though.
Dude, that's John Franklin call of the year. He texted me and just said, "Good Lord." Like, so.
Can you actively send him a text message right now from me and say, my guy Kyle Bennett wants to thank you for that incredible call?
I said, I got you.
Because if anyone knows, I'm the biggest John Franklin fan on the planet.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. John Frank. That's someone you should follow.
100%.
Oh my God, go follow him. He's doing some hilarious stuff on his Instagram with the New York sports, different, New York sports as different people. My girlfriend and gay best friend ranking athletes is hilarious. And then when he explains sports tea to his girlfriend like they're his best friends, those are
the best.
Classic bits. So go check him out, John Franklin, on social media. That's all I got. That's all I got before I go eat ice cream and play nonsense, because I don't have to work until Friday. Okay. And we're celebrating the new year tomorrow, and we're doing it my way. And the only way to do that is with some wrestling. And
I was going to say, doing it your way, the only way to do that is, Yankees lose.
Junkies lose. Junkies lose. It's one of my favorite bits on social media.
Oh,
I love it.
Shout out Carabas. Here's my thing, Pitts. You're talking about New Year and everything. We've had one guest on the show.
Yep.
Give me your top 5 dream guests for 2026 for the house show. Who's stopping by the house? If you had anything to say with it,
all right.
It can be as outlandish or as attainable as possible.
Yeah.
Who are your top 5 most wanted guests for 2026 to come to the house?
Get out of here. All right, so I'm writing this in my handy-dandy notebook because I want this to manifest. I got top 5 house guests. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. I want him on the show. Top 5 house guests. I'm gonna go Matt Hardy. Fuck it. I'm gonna go the Hardys. Cause I don't know. I like to think nonsense things. 3, Dan Soder. Cause wrestling guy. 4. I'd like to have Santi Zapp. I'd love to talk to Santi Zapp. And 5, George Kittle.
See, your list is so much different than mine.
Okay. You said, like, attainable or not, and I just went.
I was just thinking more logically of, like, the ability to book the people.
Oh, all right. Well, you got a good dream.
Yeah, 100%. That's the dream list.
That's the dream list.
I have my 5.
All right.
BRG.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't thinking that. Like, yeah, of course.
John Franklin.
John Franklin would be.
Which, I mean, just allegedly there via phone call became the second house guest.
Technically.
But John Franklin. Robbie Fox.
Robbie Fox would be cool.
Jared Carabas.
I have talked wrestling with Jared Carabas once.
And the Blue Meanie.
Yo, the Blue Meanie would be.
Those are the 5 that I am actively, in collaboration with you, we are going to attempt to book all 5 of them for this show in 2026. And that also does not exclude the Stash Club boys from coming on.
Oh, no. This is new.
But this is new house.
All new. All new. Yeah, once you have an invitation to the house and you come through the house, it is an open door policy. I did add a 6th name because my list seems more like dream and yours realistic. Paul Heyman. I would sit and talk wrestling with Paul Heyman for a school day. Like, seriously. The man is more than a wealth of knowledge, and anytime I see his clips pop up on any social media platform, I stop what I'm doing and watch it, because you're not going to learn anything more valuable than listening to him tell a story. So, those are our guests, and let's make it happen, KB. Big things in 2026. And you know where you can find those big things? By subscribing to the YouTube channel if you are watching below, and hitting that bell notification to know every time that we post. Go over to your favorite podcasting app, Apple, Spotify. Go check us out, subscribe, leave a 5-star rating and review. You leave a review, we will read it. Okay. All right, we'll read it. And then go over to our social media, Official House Show over on Instagram and TikTok, and Real House Show on Twitter.
And leave those voicemails. Speakpipe.com/official house show. Phone line's been a little dry lately.
It's vacation, dude. People are in places where there's no service.
Want those people to call in, though, 2026. We want the first show of 2026 to be fully jam-packed with voicemails.
Full of callers.
Speakpipe.com/official house show. Call the show. Be part of the show. Be like John Franklin. Call the show.
Yeah, call whenever. I'll answer.
We will play them on the show, and you will be nominated for Caller of the Year. It's that simple. You want to follow in Wally Jenner's footsteps? You got to call the house show. Speakpipe.com/official house show. Like Bitsy said, subscribe as well to the pod on Apple and Spotify. Leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. Leave a comment on Spotify. Also, 2026, we're starting this for all of our shows. You will soon be able to watch the show on Spotify.
Yeah.
So be ready for that if you're a Spotify user and you're looking to watch the show there. It'll be available starting 2026. And subscribe to the House Show YouTube channel, youtube.com/@official house show. We did hit our year-end goal, which is amazing. Shout out to all the people subscribing. What I do love right now, Pitsy, for the show, we are in lockstep, damn near, of having the same amount of subscribers as videos on the channel.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I want to get it better. So please subscribe. YouTube.com/@official house show. We're at 51 subscribers. That's another goal, Pitts. What's the year-end goal for subscribers as we go into 2026? What do you want to be as we're sitting in this same spot, December end of December 2026? What do you want that subscriber number to look like on YouTube?
We got 50 in.
We're at 51.
51, and we started August. August is 8.
We started, the first episode was this time in July.
Oh, July. Okay,
yeah, it was the end of July. So
50. I'll say 300.
Months. I like that. I think that's attainable. Yeah, 5 months we got 51 subscribers, so we average 10 subscribers a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd say 300, 350.
I think that's
do 350. Fuck it.
350. So 300 new subscribers.
300 new subscribers.
And we're sitting here December 2026.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the new year. We're going to come back to this very episode. And when we're there, we're going to be like, look at us. Hey, look at us. Who would have thought? We did.
This guy with 2 thumbs. Right here. We thought about it.
Love it.
And then also support everything Underground Sports Philadelphia is doing by checking them out on social media at UndergroundPHI. And, oh, yeah, I have another show on Underground. No Nights Off, just recorded that over on our YouTube channel, No Nights Off Show. Every Tuesday we go live, and then Wednesday release for the Raw Rewind. New things coming from that show as well in 2026, so be on the lookout.
Want to tease anything?
For sure. Well, the one thing would be I'm going to be streaming nonsense. That's the one thing I'm going to be doing with that show. I'm going to be streaming the nonsense with commentary. because I've been playing it offline, going through, and dude, the shit that's happening, I would have a field day if I was on commentary. I would have a field day. The issue is that you can't listen to the theme songs when they come out because copyright.
Well, you can on Twitch.
What? No, you can't.
Twitch doesn't have like there's. You can play music on Twitch now.
No. They're the games. In the game.
Oh, in the game itself.
Yeah, those themes. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Gotcha,
gotcha.
Gotcha.
The themes in the game. So when like John Cena comes out, you're not going to hear "My Time Is Now." You're going to hear silence. So that kind of sucks. So we might have to improvise, and that's why you tune in to see how.
Well, I was going to say you can play music on Twitch, so you could.
Oh, that's cool.
Pump it in.
I could pump it in myself. See, maybe we get DJ Pitts in 2026 too. You never know.
Drop the bass.
I did. Dude, I experienced the Toads in the Jungle Bar, in the lily pad. We did it. So yeah, all those good things are happening in 2026, and I really would like you to be a part of it because everyone needs a pal on the journey. So be a pal and hang out. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless. Remember, you could do it. You just got to live Moss if you want to.
Thanks for an awesome first 5 months of the show. First full year of the house show, 2026, baby. Let's go.
Get it up.